Welcome back to another episode of Pan's Picks. This is a show where I go through an NFL team's schedule and decide the probability in which I think they're going to win week in and week out. At the end, I'm going to have a win total that I'm going to compare with Vegas odds. With me, as always, is badminton historian Bill.
Hello.
How you doing, Bill?
Doing well.
All right, you're coming in clear. That's good. All right, Bill, who do we have today?
Today we have the New Orleans Saints, 9-8 last season, second in the division. They failed to make the playoffs due to a tiebreaker loss with the Philadelphia Eagles. Can Jameis Winston get this team over the hump without Sean Payton and Drew Brees?
Without Sean Payton, that's going to be a big topic of conversation here for me today. And also the possible, maybe not, 6-game suspension of Alvin Kamara. But let's see the schedule. There it is in all of its glory. Week 1 at Atlanta. Well, looks like we're going to have to say oh man. They're going to start off strong. 75% chance. Jameis Winston's going to come out slinging. 29 touchdown passes for this team last year. I think Winston's going to play well, although I might have some trouble giving him too much love because of the new coach. Week 2, hosting Tampa Bay. This is a fun one, as they've went 2-0. I believe they've won 4 straight games against Tampa Bay, not including the playoff game in 2020. 4 straight regular season wins. They beat them last year. Defense has their number, but is it Sean Payton that has the number? Is it the new defense that has their number? It's really hard to bet against Tom Brady at home, but you know what? I'm going to give him some sort of opportunity here. Let's go with 25% chance at home. They always win. You know, what an impossible thing to decide, right? Week 3 at Carolina. I'm going to give them a 50% chance. But I think they will win. They are better than Carolina, but Mayfield will make it a little bit tougher. Bill, win, loss? What do you see about this 50%?
That one I had at 0.75. I think it's a little early in the season for Carolina, but I think towards the end of the season they're going to be running on all cylinders. So in this one, a little early, I give it to New Orleans. All
right. Week 4 at Minnesota. No, hosting Minnesota. 50%. And I'm going to give it to the Saints. I might be on Team Winston this year. Bill, Team Winston, yeah? Or Team Cousins for you?
That's a tough one. I'm going to have to go with Minnesota. Kamara could definitely still be out by week 4. Delvin Cook's way better. So,
all right. So you're Team Cook and not Team Cousins or Team Winston.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I hear you. Week 5, Seattle, 75% chance. Seattle's not good, but New Orleans isn't great, so they're probably going to win. Week 6, hosting Cincinnati. 25% chance. Give them a chance. Week 7 at Arizona, 25% chance. We'll leave it there. Arizona's good. This is going to be at Arizona, so it could be tough. Week 8, hosting Las Vegas. I'm going to give it 50% chance. I'm going to take Las Vegas, but come on, New Orleans. You got this pain schedule. 7th worst. 7th hardest, I guess. But they're going to get a little something there. All right, week 9, Baltimore. 25%. Man, this is a hard run. After they get that, easy win from Seattle, Cincinnati, Arizona, Las Vegas, Baltimore. Wow. Week 10 at Pittsburgh. I'll leave it at a 50% chance. Pittsburgh, I think, can be pretty good. It's going to be at Pittsburgh. They got quite a home crowd. They play that Styx song. Is it Renegade? might scare the Saints players a little bit. That's the type of stuff that I really weigh more so than quality of players or head coaching. I focus a little bit more on what songs they play before the beginning of fourth quarter. Bill, do you think Renegade is going to send the Saints packing, or do you think the Saints are going to pull this one off against Pittsburgh?
I also had a 50-50 at Pittsburgh. I give it a little bit of an edge to the home team on that.
All right. Week 11, hosting the Rams, 25%. Who knows how long this elbow thing with Matthew Stafford's going to stick around. They are at home. They had a good defense last year. And, I think Winston can, as long as he stays healthy, I think the team can keep it alive. At San Francisco, week 12, let's go with a 50% chance. San Francisco is going to probably take it, but I'm going to give them pretty solid odds on being able to take that game. Bit of a toss-up. Bill, do you see the Saints possibly taking that game?
For week 12, I also had a 50-50. I give it to San Francisco, but I also did have 50-50 on that.
I do give it to San Francisco. We're in the same boat there. Week 13 at Tampa Bay. Is that a hot pick that I hear coming my way? At Tampa Bay, hot pick. Why is it a hot pick?
So we have week 13 at Tampa Bay, Monday Night Football. New Orleans is getting 7 points. They beat Tampa twice last year and held them to 0 points in week 15. I don't think the Saints did enough in this offseason, but do they have Brady's number? I think that I'm going to take Tampa. I think Tampa covers 7. I don't see them getting upset twice again by New Orleans.
I don't see it either. But then again, last year I didn't see it happening, them doing it twice again. Last year, do we expect that? I can't believe that they've upset them. I mean, I guess it wasn't much of an upset in 2020, but I can't believe they've beaten them so many times. At Tampa Bay, I'll give it I tend to agree with you, but I'll give them a 25%. I think they're good enough. They've earned the right to not really get any 0% against teams, especially since Tampa's the team that they'd have in my mind, the best good team chance of beating. Week 14, however I worded that. Week 15, 14's a bye. Week 15, hosting Atlanta. Ooh, do I feel good enough to give them the full 100% after 75% earlier on in the season? Yes. Let's do it. 100% win against Atlanta. Let's give it to them. Big win. Week 16 at Cleveland. This one's difficult because I've been hearing some things that they might change Watson's suspension from 6 games. I'm going to just go with a 50-50. I don't know. I don't even want to predict the Browns anymore. The Watson stuff is so messy. It's frustrating. I don't know. Bill, are you as confused about the Browns as I am?
Yeah, I am. But I think Jacoby is a solid backup.
Yeah. In
lieu of. And they got a lot of other weapons on that team.
Yeah. I agree. But New Orleans is solid, so I'll do that one. I think I'll take Cleveland to win. You take Cleveland. Did you do a 2.25, or do you take Cleveland to win in a 50-50?
I had 50-50, and I would take Cleveland on that.
All right. Week 17 at Philadelphia. This is a freaking playoff game. And it is a hot pick. I agree with that.
It is a hot pick.
Yeah, tell me why you think it's a hot pick.
Week 17 at Philadelphia. New Orleans is getting 3 points. Could be an integral matchup for playoff implications. Philly could be playing for the NFC East Championship. I think that New Orleans, personally, will not be in contention at that point. I kind of see them as a bubble team again, but I don't see them making it again this year. But I do think that the Saints might play a little bit of an upset here and win at Philly.
Woohoo! 50%. I'm going 50% as well. And I'll go against you. I'm going to say Philly's going to win. But they're given. I mean, it's definitely be a close one. How many points did you say it was? Did you say it was 2 or 3?
Right now it was at 3.
3. Yeah. I guess I'll just take the team to win. I mean, the game could be a 1-point game. That's not a fun bet for me. That seems really difficult to decide. It's already hard enough to decide who would win. I'll go with Philly on the straight up with the points. I don't know. Week 18, hosting Carolina. Finish them off with a 50% chance. Carolina will have things running. They'll be humming, even in New Orleans. 50% chance. I'll pick New Orleans to win, though, to finish out the season. We have all of the picks in. Now let's do the math. Let's get the totals. Let's compare them with Bill's. What did he pick? What does Vegas think? What did I think? 8. 7.75, 8.5. We're all there. We're all there. Looks like we're all in agreement that they will be a fringe, probably not going to make the playoffs type of team. If, in my mind, if they steal the Tampa Bay games, if they decide to keep tradition of sweeping Tampa Bay every year magically, somehow, then they would make the playoffs probably. But how? It doesn't even make sense how they just get it. They get Tom Brady. Their defense gets Tom Brady. Their defense gets how to stop him, how to shut him down. And I don't really know why, but it's a good matchup. It's hard to bet against it, but I'm still just going to give him a 25% chance. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Tom Brady will fall off a cliff. And they'll go 2-0. Finally, he'll find it at 45. Will be the time. He's been away for personal reasons, from camp. Maybe that's a thing. Either way. But, I mean, I guess I could see them, but it's hard. It's hard because you don't know how far Winston can take them. Can the defense maintain form? Is Michael Thomas going to be anything? Is Alvin Kamara going to play much at all? It's a tough team to predict in those ways, but they also have just been solid in the new coach. But I'm going to lean on to that. They got good players. They've been good. They were 9-8 last year. When Winston was playing, they were much better. And if Winston stays healthy, maybe playoffs are in their wheelhouse. I don't see Vegas odds. I could see them winning 9 games, especially with the fact that they have Tampa's number like that. They can 2 up on Atlanta, 2 up on Carolina. If they steal one from Tampa Bay, it's 5-1. That gets them halfway there or more than halfway to 9 wins. Bill, do you see them any way getting 9 wins, or would you actually bet the under?
I would bet the under. I mean, I feel like the middle of their schedule is pretty meaty. Like you said, after, when they start week 6, they got a pretty good streak of contending teams for the playoffs. Minus that Pittsburgh team in there, really till their bye week, they got a lot of difficult matchups. So if they're going to be losing at that point, it's going to be interesting to see how they finish out the season. If they just kind of cash out and pack it up and, kind of get soft at the end after the bye week.
Try to move on from Winston possibly. I mean, this is his make or break year for sure. This is probably his make or break for the career, I would say. Whether it decides that he deserves to be kept in the conversation as a starter or moved on entirely to just riding as a backup to support developing quarterbacks, or maybe a backup to a really good quarterback that a team really wants to be safe and secure if their starter got injured, because he is a solid quarterback. I mean, he's definitely put up very good numbers before. So yeah, this is a big year. He's been given the keys and he's got to make it happen. And without Peyton, we'll see. They got some good defensive players. Michael Thomas is supposed to be back, I've heard, unless something new came out. But we'll see. We will see. And if you don't think that my vision is correct and you think that your vision is correct, in which that they're going to be really good or really bad, because I think they're going to be pretty mediocre, let us know in the comments. Let me know you think they're going to lose to Atlanta this year. Atlanta's actually going to win the NFC South, and you think that the New Orleans Saints are going to just be dumpster diving. Or Winston's going to be an MVP candidate. Maybe. I don't know. You can pull up the schedule yourself. 0, 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. If you think they're definitely going to win, go through that on every single game. Add up the totals, and you can get your win total, and you post in the comments yourself and tell me why I'm wrong. And then maybe I'll reply and tell you why you're wrong, because that's how this works. This is a channel of people telling each other why they're wrong. Maybe not. Either way, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.